It's an emotive car. It's something special from the person who designs it, to the person who builds it, to the person who owns it. That's the common lineage that's between, it's FPV DNA. The way it feels, it's the way it looks, it's the way it sounds. There is nothing better than being behind the wheel of a GT Falcon. It's just a life experience that it's historical, it's significant. For the longest time, I've been waiting for this moment, and I've always wanted to be part of what I call a celebration.
People make a really strong connection to cars like the FPVs and will with the GT F. It's more than a standard car. It's performance, it's sound, it's feel. And when you go beyond that point of just pure functionality and simple pride of ownership to suddenly having a car which is so emotional and something that you can really connect with, then it becomes hugely important to people and something that people really, really love and really just phenomenally proud to own.
The team is a really passionate bunch of guys. We work with car guys and they get it. You have to understand a certain, this is what a customer, this is what a fan wants to see in the car, and we'll deliver that for them. You wouldn't get that if you didn't have a passion for cars and high performance vehicles.
It's a car that they're not going to stop thinking about. They're going to go home and they're going to still be thinking about what else can be done, and that's exciting.
The car exists because of the customer. This is something that we build for enthusiasts. It's made by passionate Ford people for enthusiast customers.
It'll be the best car that FPV and Ford have made in this country, and that's what makes it so special.
There's nothing else that we could have put in this car that we didn't. Everything that Nick designed, he set a really high bar for us to go and achieve.
The car actually sits together as a vehicle so well. The key design feature is the stripe that runs up and over the entire car, and we've taken that stripe and used that as a graphic element on the interior.
We challenged ourselves. We've put the best of everything that we have into this car. The 351 is something that harks back to what we were doing back in the 70s, and we wanted to make sure that we doffed our cap at that. We needed a car that was at the pinnacle of what that car could be, and that meant pushing the engine to where we got it. Opening up the calibration and transmission to make sure that when you were driving that car hard, you will get what you asked for. When you get over 4,000 RPM in that car, you know that you're driving something that's really powerful. The howl of the supercharger, the rumble of the V8 at the back, and how that just opens right up, it's addictive.
For someone like myself who's so passionate about Ford, it's just been such an amazing opportunity to be able to work on an icon that's going to be remembered by generations afterwards, to create a car that's going to be collectible.
Passion can accomplish a huge amount of things, and the team that we've got are all going to be going on to new programs. I think the important thing for us is to maintain that passion that we've got and to bring that into other things that we'll end up doing.
There's a reason to do this because we build from these things and we move on into the future. And they'll take what's happened in this project and that will live on. This car is about what Ford feels about the GT and the effort that's gone into this car. People will be able to see, feel, touch, hear for themselves that story.